I lost my wallet. A practical phrase used to report a missing wallet. I lost my wallet. While a road map folded itself into a graceful swan, I said, I lost my wallet. Where is the lost and found? A practical phrase used to locate the lost property office. Where is the lost and found? While a sandwich presented its passport at a miniature border, I asked, where is the lost and found? Has anyone turned in a phone? A practical phrase used to ask whether a missing phone was found. Has anyone turned in a phone? While a raincoat delivered the weather forecast with a pointer, I asked, has anyone turned in a phone? Could you help me file a report? A practical phrase used to request help making an official report. Could you help me file a report? While a park bench reserved one seat for a polite squirrel, I asked, could you help me file a report? I think my bag was stolen. A practical phrase used to report a suspected theft. I think my bag was stolen. While an elevator stepped outside to ask for directions, I said, I think my bag was stolen. Where is the nearest police station? A practical phrase used to locate the closest police station. Where is the nearest police station? While a souvenir magnet planned a world tour on the refrigerator, I asked, where is the nearest police station? Can I cancel my bank cards here? A practical phrase used to ask for help blocking payment cards. Can I cancel my bank cards here? While a suitcase conducted a choir of folded maps, I asked, can I cancel my bank cards here? I need to contact my embassy. A practical phrase used to explain that embassy assistance is needed. I need to contact my embassy. While a passport practiced ballet with 3 rubber stamps, I said, I need to contact my embassy. Could you describe where it was found? A practical phrase used to ask for details about a recovered item. Could you describe where it was found? While a tiny clock chased a bus wearing roller skates, I asked, could you describe where it was found? What time was it turned in? A practical phrase used to ask when a lost item was submitted. What time was it turned in? While an umbrella interviewed a cloud about tomorrow, I asked, what time was it turned in? Can I see the security footage? A practical phrase used to ask about reviewing security video. Can I see the security footage? While a camera wore a detective hat and questioned a postcard, I asked, can I see the security footage? This is my passport. A practical phrase used to identify a recovered passport. This is my passport. While a ticket machine baked star-shaped cookies, I said, this is my passport. How can I prove it belongs to me? A practical phrase used to ask what proof of ownership is required. How can I prove it belongs to me? While a backpack held a serious meeting with 5 socks, I asked, how can I prove it belongs to me? Could I get a copy of the report? A practical phrase used to request a copy of an official report. Could I get a copy of the report? While a compass spun happily beneath a tiny disco ball, I asked, could I get a copy of the report? Is this area safe after dark? A practical phrase used to ask about safety at night. Is this area safe after dark? While a postcard put on a stamp and mailed itself, I asked, "Is this area safe after dark? Please call the emergency services." A practical phrase used to request urgent professional assistance. Please call the emergency services. While a hotel key took a nap inside a teacup, I said, "Please call the emergency services." I need a safe place to wait. A practical phrase used to request a secure waiting place. I need a safe place to wait. While a train offered afternoon tea to the moon, I said, "I need a safe place to wait." Can someone accompany me? A practical phrase used to request someone to accompany you. Can someone accompany me? While a phone translated a duck's speech into opera, I asked, "Can someone accompany me?" What should I do next? A practical phrase used to ask for the next safety step. What should I do next? While a vending machine applauded every passing traveler, I asked, "What should I do next?" Thank you for your help. A practical phrase used to thank someone for practical assistance. Thank you for your help. While a luggage trolley wore a bright superhero cape, I said, "Thank you for your help."